If you haven't heard the news already, update 38.0 has dropped, and today I'm going to cover a good chunk of the update that does not include the boss, because the boss has not gone live yet as we're recording this. However, by the time this video drops, it should be coming really soon, or has already dropped already. But anyways, we have a new map, new Brickell skin, new quests, and a bunch of trophy store items, so let's go ahead and check that out right now. So starting off with the hero skin, this is Lifeguard Brickell, and one thing to note is that literally up until a few days ago, this skin was different. Brickell actually had a red cross logo on her shirt, but that was a bit controversial. Geneva Convention and all that, so Ninja Kiwi decided to replace it with the TF2 logo, apparently. Upcoming crossover confirmed. Now, let's take a look at the new trophy store items. We have got Oben avatar. That's perfect, because that's right on time for Ninja Kiwi's Oben buff this update. It looks like the reason why they buffed Oben is because Oben. Appreciate the Oben buff, Ninja Kiwi. Anyway, we got Sunglass Balloons, we got Boat and Moab, we got Tower types in the emotes. That sure is used for co-op, and then one remix over here. Oh yeah, this is a really cool change that they added this update. Bronze and silver borders. So basically, if you have all easy map completions, which is only 3 maps, you get a bronze border as you see around Tree Stump. And all the other easy maps that I have yet to finish black bordering for. And also silver is used to denote if you complete easy and medium. So that's the 7 medals on the left side. And not gonna lie, this is a pretty simple change, but it's actually pretty good because I think a lot of people find some satisfaction in completion. And this is something I never even thought about, but it's a good way to get people into quote-unquote bordering maps, because not gonna lie, even I want to try getting at least a bronze border in all these, because I'm lazy to fill out, you know, playing the easy game modes, but there's just some satisfaction to it, and yeah, that's how Ninja Kiwi keeps you on their grind, alright? Pretty cool change, nothing to complain about here. Also, can I take a moment to point out this is the rare occasion that there are no icons on the right side? Not a single event is going on right now. That takes me back to the update 1.0 days. Definitely rare nowadays when there's odysseys, races, bosses, events, CT to look forward to. Anyways, there's 3 new quests in this update, 2 of which are basically tutorials, Trial by Fire and Brickell Bootcamp. Just giving you the rundown on how the hero works and all that. But I've played with these 2 heroes a lot already, Gwendolyn especially. So I'm not sure I exactly need to know how these 2 heroes work. But this one is more than just a tutorial. Scoop's tall tale. Scoop tells a tale about 3 brave monkeys. And it may not look like it, but apparently this quest is pretty hard. So let me give it a go and see for myself. So here's some lore, or some story mode, BT6. Once upon a time, 3 monkeys from a small unnamed town were called upon by Super Monkey. Super Monkey knew that balloons were prepared to attack, and despite his impressive speed, he would not be able to get there in time. The 3 brave monkeys would need to take the Chinooks and mount a defense at Monkey Meadow. Gotta love that lore, right? Anyways, the Chinooks just dropped them off just before the balloons arrived, and they have limited resources, but are expecting cash to arrive every few rounds. We must work as a team, the engineer said to her friends. The Chinooks can move us to all advantageous locations. Engineer confirmed female monkey, at least just this engineer monkey. Again, this doesn't mean every engineer is female, just this one specifically. Anyways, looks like for this first map here, or at least for the Chinooks, you cannot click them. You can only use their abilities. So we're just gonna go ahead and use all of them and move it to, I guess this spot is okay. We got 1250 this round, so we should spend it on, let's go for a 200 NG. Do the catch crates give us anything? Nope. 0, 0, and 0. Uh-oh, fortified lead in the house. I wonder if I should go for, let's go for a stronger acid here. Anyways, first few waves were defeated, but there was a sense of foreboding. Crossbow isn't gonna cut it. That's kind of funny because the Dart Monkey isn't even upgraded to a crossbow yet. You know, what if I was really a rebel and decided to try not a crossbow? Let's try to go against the grain here, shall we? That was actually a really bad idea. Yeah, big mistake. I can't even go for a 300 out because I already bought NG upgrades here, so we kind of have to hope that Camo Priority takes us home. And yeah, this is what I mean. Wow, this quest here, I did troll a little bit, but I'm really surprised that I can't even go for like NG upgrades like right there just to get me started. This should be a better spot for the crossbow though. More straight lines and has more line of sight on the bottom right. So yeah, I guess we'll do as we're told, the 300 elk and Camo Priority. Okay, somehow this is still not gonna cut it. And the thing is, I can't go sharpshooter because there's a camo lead, so you have to. There's no other way around it. You have to go for the Alchemist. So what do I need to do here? Do I need to straight line action this thing or what? I'm gonna... Oh, right, the Chinook. I forgot about that. I can use the Chinook blowback. I doubt this is intended, but that's definitely helpful. Even if I don't intend to, like, move it places, also. Crud. I need to move the Alchemist, too. For first map, this thing sure got hands. Let's quickly move everything back up, too. Yeah, I think we have to utilize the blowback as much as possible, so... Just use it whenever possible, because the cooldown apparently is pretty fast. 2,000 now, so we have enough for a sharpshooter. We're gonna continuously keep moving this Engie here. Okay, round 10. Soon it became apparent that this wouldn't be a walk in the park. There were still mobs, Bloons incoming, with mobs on the way. Engineer checked her nail gun, perhaps two will work, she muttered to herself. Alright, well, let's slow it down here because I have auto start on. I think we need a sentry expert? Sure. Actually, the crap is camos. That's why, again, I have the cam priority. So hopefully that just straight up works. Camo, fortified leads, sure got hands, come on. Alright, 5 left, come on. There we go. I had to use a couple Chinooks there as well. And final round, something tells me I probably should have gone for, I don't know, a foam. Because this is looking kind of scary. Again, I gotta keep using this, though. Actually, all cam was good, alright. There. The first of the 3 maps have been done in this tale. The first balloon attack had been thwarted, but the super monkey was still racing across the skies. More balloons were on their way, and the 3 brave monkeys knew their job wasn't finished. An ancient, culturally important spring was in danger, and they didn't have much time. They would make their stand at the fallen tree, and once again, follow the Chinooks. What will happen next? I don't know if this is worth narrating, but I am anyways. Chinooks got their 3 brave monkeys to the fallen tree just in time, but relief quickly changed to dismay. The logs, the engineer monkey said. We can barely see the track. The dart engineer looked to the alchemist who nodded, knowing it was their time to shine. Okay, so you actually... this is a modded tree stump map. They have more logs than usual, and you can't place anything on the stump. Interesting. My Chinook didn't work there at all, so I'm going to have to leak 1 life. Let me rearrange my positioning also. I think here is better for the dart monkey, and then... Does this reach the dart? Awesome. Okay, we got a nice boost of 4,500. I'm just gonna outbuff the sharpshooter again, like last time. Save money because, yeah, basically we're looking at custom rounds here. And actually, they even tell you the speeds of everything, just a little bit slower. Like around 8% speed. Let's see, after rounds of struggling against the balloons, the lull intensity was unnerving. The balloons would soon send the Moabs. Okay. Just before I confirm my crosspath, I'm gonna do a 2-0-0 and then a, let's move this Alchemist over here. So it buffs both towers. Seeing as there's not many camos, I think I'm just gonna go for this expert again. 4-0-1 for the pin. And weirdly enough, I think this is probably easier than the last quest. Regrows were scary there for half a second, but otherwise we are okay. Yeah, first try pretty much. E to the Z. I think the last map, though, is what a lot of people were talking about. They had done it, or so they had thought. Deep below ground was a powerful artifact, and the balloons had found their way to get there. A series of chutes that eventually led to the heart of the temple. The 3 brave monkeys were needed once more. Hold on until Super Monkey arrives. So we have to beat 23 rounds of chutes. They managed to find a way below ground, and the flying skills of the Chinooks got them to the chutes, where they would soon make their stand. But just as they got there, the Chinooks' flying skills ran out, and 2 were caught in some vines, crashed, landing, and ruining themselves on the flights. Interesting, so the engineer would have to hold off the first waves of the attack, while the remaining Chinook helped their friends. Well, I'm just gonna see if a 4-0-0 Century works again. Okay, and I do have the Chinook now. I guess I have to move it here. Balloons only come from the left lane of chutes, and I am not supposed to move the Alchemist. I see I am also allowed to remove the statue. I'm gonna go ahead and see if that's a good idea. My thinking is, I guess, straight line action. Right down Broadway here. And then let's see if I can thread the needle for the Alchemist to hit both towers. Okay, 3-0-0 Alch. A lot of Regos here. We got an Alchemist and Sharpshooter and Expert. You know, I think I'll probably move my Century Expert to a better spot. Let's try here. They're giving us a lot of money, so I think if we just hold off a couple rounds, we can probably go for a Crossbow Master. At least that's what I'm thinking, because, yeah, we just got a giant boost there. Yeah, I'll definitely get it. Camos could be scary. We also have 1 Super Monkey, but I assume they give that to us later. Yep, there's round 16 done. Balloons kept coming, and each wave was stronger than the last. Over the hubbub of battle, 3 monkeys heard the Chinook's radio crackle. I'm nearly there. It was a Super Monkey. Just hold on a little bit longer. I think what I should do here, actually, is move the Crossbow Master up here, so that it has straight line action. Then I can still Chinook it to this right side whenever things leak. I think that'll get me a nice head start. Alright, there's your monkey. Tech Tear has dropped. Maybe it didn't need me after all. What cross path is it? Well, oh, you can't move it at all. I see. Unfortunately, the Tech Tear doesn't know what good placements are, so we're gonna have to live with it over there. Actually, can the Alchemist buff the Tech Tear? That would be cool. It does, okay. Good to know. A lot of BPs here. I'm gonna have to... Crap. I probably shouldn't have used the ability there, because I don't have one now. Come on, nope. Okay, I think what I have to do here is I have to move the crossbow, like, after popping maybe 2 BFBs, because letting it pop, like, that many BFBs is not good. Like, now. Let's see if he got it in time. Come on. Damn, crossbow has no pierce. This actually might need to restart with different crossbow, because, yeah, honestly, pierce Dart Monkey might be better here. But, again, let's just see if we can hold off. Come on. Don't use the ability here. Nope. I'm just gonna try stuffing everything in the back and minimizing the Super Monkey damage. Let's see how that works. Yeah, because we don't want to pop the BPs immediately. This is good. Just hold off the ability as long as possible for those BFBs to get in range. And timing. There we go. Got all of them. Yeah, not gonna lie, even for me, just a little bit tricky. I think a lot of unsuspecting people may struggle to this if they don't know how difficult it is beforehand. But yeah, there it is. That's a true story about a Dart Monkey, Alchemist, and Engineer. There are statues around them around the world, and every Thursday, glasses of banana juice are raised in their honor. Thank you for the story, Scoop. I assume in the future you'll tell us more stories about the what happened to the Monkey Kingdom and all that. And after that doozy of quests, I think we're just going to finish this off with a water park run, showcasing off the new map. We'll just do a hard standard, no knowledge. Also, I guess while I'm already here, no farming / powers. Also, I did not realize that subs actually aren't as good as I thought, because I thought, you know, a sub would easily see both sides, but yeah. There is a height difference. Sounds like global range towers are probably the way to go then in terms of beating this map. Also, it looks like you can put towers on the slide, which is perfect, because it's a great place to hit both lanes. Very cool. So while we're here just chilling, I think I just want to take some time to go over some of the patch notes this update. Let's also go ahead and drop Lifeguard Brickell so you guys can see what is up with the new Brickell skin. But yeah, as always, there's a lot of balance changes, and sometimes I think those are the highlight of the update. It's always fun going over things that Ninja Kiwi's changed, because they certainly do a lot of interesting changes, like in terms of cross-pathing and or making weak towers pretty strong. We'll specifically cover some of the buffs to the towers later, but I want to look at the looking forward section of the patch notes. So they mentioned that they're actually releasing this game on console. At least they're working on it. I thought that might be interesting to point out. It's out on Xbox first, and it'll be released in PlayStation later. I personally, obviously, considering I have a PC and a phone, I don't see much reason in buying the game on console, but I can see for convenience reasons, and or if people, you know, have consoles and not those other devices, or rather they use consoles more. That price point, though, on paper, it does sound quite steep. $29.99 US, whereas I think with Steam version of this game, it's only $10. And you can even find it on sale for like $1 at times, or even free. Or was it free? I forget. But obviously there's a reason for that. They explain it right there. When you do compare that price point to other console games, then yeah, you do get pretty fair value out of BT6. Like, this game is actually worth way more than the $10 that the regular price is on Steam. Or is it $15 now? But either way, yeah, I can definitely see for a new player just how much content there is to discover in this game. Because, like, I personally, having played this game since launch, I kind of see it as same old, same old. I'm already caught up on all the updates and new features and all that. But there's definitely like hundreds of hours to be synced into this game for new players. I personally would love to be transported back to a time where I didn't know this game existed and just experienced playing it for the first time. Anyways, enough of that. We got a boat mob skin to look at. That is definitely one of the skins of all time. The skin looks so cool that I don't even want to pop the Moab. That's how the balloons get you. They put a good-looking skin in the trophy store so that you guys feel bad for popping. That's definitely what's going on. Anyways, I don't know if you guys saw, but yeah, Deep Breath is a little more expensive this update. Just to point out some of the minor balance changes along the way. But yeah, one more thing if you guys haven't seen yet is that Map Editor is likely coming next update. So a couple months from now, update 39.0. Not to state the obvious here, but this is going to be huge for the game because just anything that allows the players to create stuff leads to a whole world of replayability value, if you ask me. Now, I'm not sure how much more we're going to be capable of doing in Map Editor, because we already have a map editor at home. That's Timothy's map editor mod that I've actually used to create some pretty cool maps, like the infinite shortest map, if you've seen those. Doesn't really get much crazier than that, but I guess with the map editor in-game, the difference here, of course, is that in-game you'll probably be limited to, in terms of sprites, what building blocks they have available to you, whereas I guess with map editor, it's a bit scuffed, but you can make it any design you want. But I think what the modded map editor doesn't support at the moment is like height levels. So I would assume with the map editor in-game, they will have something like that. That and remove obstacles so they can place towers in, or remove line of sight on. So even with the map editor mod, there does seem to be a lot of possibilities, new possibilities, that Ninja Kiwi's in-game map editor can offer. Anyways, let's showcase the Megamind. Let's just plop down over here and watch it go kaboom when the mobs come in. Anyways, let's just get Elite Defender and end this game off. That's it for me. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for other update thingies such as phase and other balance changes. And I will see you all next time.